Hey guys, so this is the first video that I'm gonna be go ahead and posting. This is an unboxing to a bow that I actually saw on eBay. The seller took it down, and I went ahead and contacted the seller, and he told me he did not sell it, that he took it down because he was trying to do local pickup. So thankfully, and like a miracle, that he wasn't really local, because I had to drive a decent amount of hours to go pick up this bow. But for the deal that he gave me, I definitely think it was worth it. So this is it. This is the Oneida Kestrel, all black. Um, if some of you are into TV series, this is the same bow used by the Green Arrow from season 2 to season 6, I believe. This is the bow. It came with a case. He gave me 5 Full Metal Jacket Easton arrows, which I'll go ahead and show in a bit. But let's get down to this bad boy. I'm fairly pleased with it. This bow is in almost like new condition. There are no visible scratches at all whatsoever. He told me he put a lot of money into it, which I believe, and I'll go ahead and go into some of the parts right now that I've seen. So let's start off with the bow. First thing I noticed that he told me he had was the sling on to it, which it's kind of cool because you can throw it around your shoulder in case you don't really like want to be holding it, kind of like a rifle. But for me, I think it's more stuff that's gonna be in your way as you're shooting. So I don't really like it, so I probably won't be using it. But I mean, it's some people might, not me. And maybe he used it, when he wasn't. I'd rather just kind of set it down on something. But let's get into the site. It's a Pongting 33. I did my research on this site. It's a red dot site. It was made for Oneida, but I guess they attach it to a lot of modern compounds. From what I've read, the basic knowledge that I got into it, I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they had made it so it can perfect your basically down to the littlest details for when you're drawing the bow, and to kind of get an accurate shot, and to make sure, because if you're not aiming with the bow properly, the red dot will not show. It currently does not have a battery in there, as I took it out. I need to get a new one. Otherwise I'd show you guys the red dot in there. Then the timber doodle too has a little drop rest right there, legs down to the side. Pretty nice. I shot it, already, maybe a few days ago. This bow, I believe it feels like a 55 to maybe 60 draw weight. On the draw length, I'm actually gonna have to get a different module for it, because I'm currently shooting at a 28, 28-inch draw weight, and this one's too long for me. I feel like I'm overextending myself just to go ahead and shoot it. So if anybody watching has a module, or knows somebody has a connection for that, I've already contacted Oneida to see if maybe they have any for sale, but we'll see. I noticed that he changed just the the grip that's on the side, because I haven't really seen any Oneidas with the same grip. Feels like looks almost like something you put on your cabinets, like on the like on your countertop. As far as anything of the modules and the cams, according to him, they're all metal. He's changed them. They're all the same color. I've heard that Oneida usually kind of does separate colors, when it comes straight out of the factory, but they're all black, and you can see a little bit of gray in there. It feels super nice to draw it. I didn't really have any problems with it. And then this thing right here, he says it works like a silencer. It stops the the arrow from slapping onto it. I don't know if you can see. It says Loke Outdoors. I don't know how the camera is. Sorry, I'm recording on my iPhone. It works pretty good. I like it. It kind of prevents it, literally from slapping onto it as you let go and you release your arrow. When I shot it, I was pretty impressed, because he said according to him was a 55 pound bow, and when I shot it, it went in harder into the bale of hay than my 60-pound PSE Mojo, which I'll be doing another video that I just purchased maybe about a month or two ago. And it went in deeper. Like, it was harder to get the arrow out of there. I don't know, maybe if it had to do with the arrow. I'm fairly new to archery. I've only shot recurves, that were maybe about 45 pounds to 50 pounds, so decided to go with one of these, and definitely happy with the decision. For those of you wondering how much did I pay for this bow, I paid $700 for it, with everything that it came with, and I'll show you, all the customizations. And came with this case. Is kind of keeps it nice and firm. UTG, the gun case, it has like a little slot for your knife or your pistol, and it came with a quiver, bow quiver, and then 5 full metal jacket Easton arrows. Super nice. I've actually never shot any arrows like this, and let me tell you, these I kind of didn't know how these arrows were gonna react, and I kind of did my research on them. Like I said, I'm fairly new to archery and kind of getting more into the details of it, kind of doing my research. And these things, man, they shoot so well. Like they're going for some for a dozen, like about $90. So definitely got to take care of these and not really let anyone shoot these arrows that is not accurate, especially since I shoot outdoors. A lot of the arrows can easily get lost and go into the dirt, into the grass, and or hit the wall, and then they end up shattering, as it's happened with some cheaper arrows with some of my buddies. Yeah, but super happy with this bow, and definitely like it was well worth it. I'm gonna be doing a video on how it shoots, and to see, so you guys can see itself, the power. If anybody does know where I can get a module, so I can go ahead and adjust the draw length, please let me know in the comments. Or there has to be, YouTube probably has a way to personal message now. I've entered into a group chat that it was called Lever Lovers onto Facebook. And right now, a couple of them are directing me to the right ones, and I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do. But other than that, if you guys have any questions about it, about the bow or anything like that, please let me know, in the comments below. If you like the video, go ahead and shoot a like. If you don't like it, then I guess you can dislike it too, But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll be doing more videos on bows and other stuff that my PSE Mojo, and because I'm actually going to be sending that to the pro shop to get it painted. But other than that, I'm very happy with this bow. I took it out and showed one of my buddies who's been hunting and shooting archery for a few years, and he was pretty jealous and saying that I got a really good deal for it. And thankfully with this bow, they retain its value from what I've seen. I know that they no longer make these bows because I've tried looking for them multiple times on eBay, and it's sometimes I don't find any, sometimes I find 1 or 2 on there, and I've seen them go for more than $1,000 with no upgrades, no customizations, no nothing. They're pretty used, and as you can see from just looking at it, on the camera, this bow looks pretty dang new. So I mean, I think I got a pretty good deal on it. In case I ever decide to resell it one day, I'm pretty sure I'll go ahead and get my money's worth, or my money back, definitely. Just to sell, even if I decided to sell it now, which I'm not, but, you never know how things happen in the future and stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching.